Well, you know, it's time for another clock. No more ladybugs. At least not for this month. And some time ago, maybe about a year or so ago, one of my neighbors brought me a lot of pieces of hardwood. These are probably from a flooring job. And I'm going to try and see if I can't use some of these. I think this is walnut, but I don't know if there's going to be enough. Well, we'll see. Well, clearly there's not enough walnut, but there's quite a bit of oak. Unfortunately, every single piece has this sort of tongue and groove type thing in it, so that means I gotta rip these down. And a piece that is actually this wide, I'm going to really only be able to get maybe 1.5 inches out of it. That's too bad, but hey, at least it's free. I've got quite a few dials left over here, and I'm planning on using this one here. Now this dial is what's known as a Vienna regulator dial. And it'll look a little nicer once this protective plastic is taken off. And for the hands, I think I'll use these. I think that'll look okay. And this will be the movement I'm going to use. Now this movement will actually play different melodies. And it plays those melodies through this little speaker. I don't want to be taking off any more than I need to, but on the other hand, I don't want those grooves to be showing either. Now, I've been very fortunate over the years. I've never been cut by a high-speed blade. And I think one of the reasons is because I keep my eye on the blade. It's sort of like looking at a red-hot stove. As long as you're looking at it, you're not going to put your finger on it. This air cleaner was one of the smartest things I ever made for my workshop. You know, at this point I really don't know what the clock is going to look like. I really don't know. I'm just sort of winging it here. I do know what the dial is going to look like. So start with the dial and I'll just draw the clock case around the dial. Well, at the moment I'm sort of leaning towards something really simple like this. So the idea is if I've got it printed out to scale, then it gives me a closer idea of you know, what it's going to look like. Let's make sure everything's lined up okay there. Doesn't have to be perfect. There, that'll hold together. Okay, I can see that if I make these segments just a little bit bigger, a little bit longer, it's going to be just right. I think that'll look okay. Well, I guess tomorrow I'll be cutting the segments.